Hello, this is Matt on the Moon Lambo channel. There's a chart analyst out there who happens to be very pro Ripple and pro XRP who says that he's counting on one more little leg down, bringing the price of XRP to 20 cents. Last little leg down, and then that, from his perspective, the way the charts are, the way he's reading the charts right now, that's it. And then from there, blast off. Now, as far as where the bottom is, over the last few days I've been talking about this concept of chart analysts, even if they don't agree exactly where the bottom is, many of them are not that far off in terms of their interpretation of where they think the floor is, if we haven't already hit it. But pretty much all of them agree that this is it, and we're going to see some notable action. I don't know if that means it wouldn't ever come back down, but from what they're seeing in the charts, the information available now, it's like, essentially blast off. And so I want to share some opinions from analysts with you in this video, including this piece, which sounds a little bit more negative, but ain't scaring no Moon Lambo. This one's titled, Weekly Cloud Indicator. XRP may rain down pain on XRP investors. Oh my gosh. Thank you, newsbtc.com. Can you feel the pain? Oh my gosh. You tell you what, for somebody like me that's been dollar cost averaging in for 3 years, that does not elicit an emotional response for me other than just to make me laugh. but see, stuff like this, I know that for other people that maybe, haven't been in the world of crypto that long, that could strike genuine fear. You know, we're talking about actual FUD, fear, uncertainty, doubt here, which I think is rather unfortunate. But anyway, before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you would please ever so delicately tap the like button, I would definitely appreciate the support. And, also, go ahead and get down with your bad self by subscribing to the Moon Lambo channel, because if you do, you will become more intelligent and physically more attractive. Well, how about that? Who doesn't want a little bit of that going on, right? All right, as I record this, XRP is at 24.3 cents. Bitcoin's at $10,727. We've got the, excuse me. Sorry, guys. It must be more of that coronavirus. By the way, when I say that, I haven't caught the virus to date. I expect that I will at some point in the future, but sometimes I just need to clear my throat, and I do these videos in one take, and I'm not going to edit it out. So there we go. We're keeping it raw and real, man. Appreciate that. We also got Bitcoin dominance at 58.52%. And so I'm going to come back to this chart, but here's a tweet from chart analyst DIY Investing from a little bit earlier today. And he wrote the following: I plan to over-leverage the F word out of myself on this next dip. So this is the analyst I was referencing earlier in the video, right in the intro, that plans to, or is counting on a dip for XRP. So here's what he wrote. Link was obviously the most oversold. Will buy more lower. ETH still has a ways to go before I'll buy more, looking for $250-ish. Bitcoin at $9,000 would be a steal. XRP at 20 cents looks prime. Least inclined to buy more. And so I don't know if we're going to have another leg now. And I also watched a video from Blockchain Backer earlier today, and he said it's possible there could be another little leg down. You know, what do you call it? I'm not a chart analyst. I don't pretend to be. I just research fundamentals. But I believe he called it a double bottom. So there's a chance that, though we just saw a relative low the other day at 22 cents even, or 22.1 cents, somewhere thereabout, could get back to that, perhaps a hair lower, but he's not saying it will happen definitively. He's saying there's a chance for it, but even if it happens, or I'll word it this way, whether it happens or not, still going to go off. And the other day he was also talking about XRP 30 plus cents in the short term. This is the same type of stuff that I'm seeing from DIY investing. And so I did buy more XRP today. I've got an update for you guys. So I've been buying every single day. Yesterday I purchased at 22.3 cents. The day before that I purchased at 23.4 cents, and both of those were purchases that were a little bit larger. I've been using Uphold the last few days. I use multiple exchanges. I don't want to put, when I make purchases, I don't want it to be all through one exchange, and I also use separate cold storage wallets for each exchange, so I don't want to blend it all together here. And then today I purchased at 24.6 cents, which doesn't make me look super awesome, but it doesn't matter, because like I keep communicating on this channel, I'm not going to beat myself up for not being able to time cycle lows ever. I bought it 50 cents, and if XRP does what I hope it does and goes back to all-time highs, I'm still going to be happy with that purchase, whatever. And if it doesn't, then I'll just cry myself to sleep. No, I'm kidding. Look, I want to be clear. I'm not a financial advisor, so no financial background here whatsoever. So definitely don't buy or sell because of me. I'm just sharing, my everyday Joe Schmo opinions here. I just don't want anybody to think that I'm some sort of professional because I've definitely never claimed to be an expert of anything. I just am definitely a big enthusiast within the XRP community, which is why I make these videos and love engaging with everybody. But that is all it is. And so I finally hit a point today because it was a bigger purchase for me anyway today. And I mentioned yesterday, like, I hit another stretch goal of mine just yesterday. And so I set one more stretch goal. And with my purchase today, that put me at half of what I needed to accumulate to get to yet another stretch goal. And so here's what I've decided. Look, my bags are packed. They're packed. And so in order for me, it's at the point where unless XRP actually goes back down one more time, I'm finished. I can be happy with where I am right now because it gets to a point where it's like, do I have a spending problem? It's like I definitely need to join some sort of support group to encourage me to spend more responsibly when it comes to purchasing XRP. I mean, I'm teasing it a little bit. Like, I only invest when I'm willing to lose, but still, it's something. And so I've decided this. If XRP doesn't ever go back down, I'm going to make peace with it. But if it does go back down, I'm going to make one final purchase, hit my my last stretch goal, and that is it. I am finished purchasing XRP at least until the next market cycle is done, in all likelihood. Because at some point, I really do feel like, Matt, enough is enough. Like, you have to like chill out a little bit, And so I'm glad that I've like reached that point. I think that's actually a positive thing, and then I can invest in other stuff, perhaps some in crypto. I mean, I already am investing in other stuff. I'm just saying. And so we shall see. So I don't know if it's going to go back down, and I will not hate that. If I'd prefer for it to go back down so I can make one last purchase, and then just be like, okay, that's it, and then just like I'm cutting myself off. Seriously. Otherwise, I will be asking you guys to. For help group recommendations for me. All right, now into this piece from News BTC. Weekly Cloud Indicator. XRP may rain down pain on Ripple investors. Of course, they mean XRP, but they love to conflate the two. Weeks ago, XRP outperformed the rest of the market, surprising XRP investors and other crypto holders alike. A recovery looked to be in full effect, but the altcoin has since fallen back to the bottom of weekly cloud support, where the bulls are trying to hold. If the cryptocurrency loses cloud support on weekly timeframes, it could rain down a storm of pain on XRP investors who have already sustained so much frustration in the last few years. And this is why I'm trying to have a stronger focus on my channel of just trying to help people to remove emotion from the equation of buying and selling. I am not offering financial advice. I'm not telling you to buy or sell or hold or participate in this ecosystem whatsoever. I'm just saying, no matter what you're buying and selling in life, it's probably a great idea to not let emotion play a role here. And I think volatility is good. In fact, I would go so far as to say that volatility in and of itself is not a reason to sell anything. If there's an underlying reason for negative price volatility, okay, fine. That's different, though. I'm just saying, outside of that, if it's just humans being humans and they're buying and selling because there's FOMOing in and the panic selling, I learned about that years ago, and it doesn't emotionally faze me, and I choose not to participate in any sort of panic selling or FOMOing it. Instead, I've just been regularly purchasing. And I've definitely been regularly purchasing. But anyway, XRP finally showed investors a glimmer of hope that after a brutal trend of deeper lows and general stagnancy compared to the rest of the space, by beating the rest of majors about a month ago in week-over-week returns. And I always contest these types of statements where it's like XRP not performing as well as the rest of the asset class. Okay, well, if that's true, then how is it that other than Tether, XRP has maintained its relative position in terms of market cap within this asset class? How is that? NewsBTC.com. Like, how is that? Because it's a false narrative that you're putting out there. XRP's doing just fine. It's still number 3. And gosh, even if another coin did take it out, whatever. Like, it's all short-term volatility. It doesn't freaking matter. But like that, I keep going back to this is just my opinion. That in and of itself doesn't matter. And if you look at the bigger picture, it's super duper clear to me that XRP, along with all their cryptos, are simply following the price action of Bitcoin. My gosh, I feel like if people could just recognize this, then it wouldn't be that big of a deal. If you're betting on any crypto, you're basically in the short term betting on Bitcoin succeeding because it's following. That's it. And I get that. I've made peace with that. And hopefully Bitcoin is going to be around forever. I'm still pro Bitcoin, even though I tease it and make fun of it because it looks technologically like it should be in a museum, like you dust it from time to time. That's what it looks like to me. But anyway, since then, the cryptocurrency has once again been hovering around 25 cents per token, which is roughly the median price throughout all of 2020. XRP appears to be going nowhere fast. Oh my god, I've got this fear stuff. Should I be selling? Should I be selling this? No, you're getting me all scared. No. I'm talking for myself. No, I'm not going to be selling. Look, do you see what they're doing here? I just want to point this out because it makes me laugh, but I know this is going to scare some people. Like, people are going to sources like this to help them make financial decisions, I think. That's why I'm just like, take the emotion out, make your own decision. I don't want to influence your actual decision other than just say, take emotion out of it. But anyway, they write, the latest slow grind down is now potentially forecasting a storm ahead, and unless weekly cloud support holds, pain could soon rain down even harder on XRP investors. See how dramatic they're making it? Whereas you listen to people that are not biased, like DIY investing and blockchain backer, and you know what they say? Yeah, there's a chance that you could see a double bottom, and that could be another buying opportunity. And how do they phrase it here? The pain could soon rain down. Oh my god, I just startled my dog. I'm sorry, my pet peeve. I just slammed my fist and she was sleeping and I feel bad now. I'm getting all dramatic with my YouTube videos here. I'm so impassioned. Anyway, and then they got this little subheading here, Ichimoku, which by the way, I'm pretty sure is a Pokemon. The at-a-glance indicator that's more than meets the eye. XRP is currently holding the bottom of weekly cloud support, and losing it could spell a storm ahead. Oh my god, I'm scared. However, the Ichimoku indicator, which loosely translates to at a glance, is actually more than meets the eye. The indicator was designed by a Japanese journalist to provide a quick look at the bigger picture of the overall market, which is why the tool features so many different tools and lines. The cloud is just one of many ways to read the Ichimoku. Support and resistance, for example, is also found by looking at the Chiku span. Now I'm pretty sure they're making stuff up, man. They're just making stuff up. The Chiku span, legs behind price action, showing their historical support and resistance lines, making it a logical place to act as such in present price action. So the Ichimoku looks forward just as much as it looks back, and the cloud is currently flipping green, suggesting future bullish price action on weekly time frames. How about that? Throw that in there. Yet another sign that XRP will hold strong and instead surge higher is the fact that the Tenkan-sen, I don't know, dude. That's foreign to me. Is above the Kijin-sen. Nailed it. Signaling bullish price action. And so look, they've got the potential bullish outcome at the tail end of the piece after having scary text throughout the rest of the piece and the super duper scary headline with the pain raining down on us XRP investors. Well, thanks for nothing, newsbtc.com. That was not helpful, but I mean, if it fed your audience, because I know that the Bitcoin maxi trolls out there that read this stuff, that's how they get their sustenance. It's through reading things that are negative about XRP and also consuming room temperature cottage cheese before they waddle back to their bridge where they live, staying warm next to the dumpster fire, waiting for people to cross the bridge and charging them Bitcoin to cross, which can take days because that is a slow and clunky blockchain, my friends. But that's it for this video. I am not a financial advisor. Do not buy or sell anything because of anything that I say or write. That would be a very, very, very bad idea. Until next time, to the moon, Lambo.